Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. The shutdown arc continues. It continues! I'm almost done with chapter 2, but I definitely need to get through more than just this. I am behind schedule. I am way behind schedule. But I had to take a break just so I wouldn't be more behind. Is the game frozen? Is it frozen? How would I know? I mean, how do I know something like that just from this screen alone? I think the clip is, I think that clip is, it's brief enough to not get me hit, right? I don't know, but it's not moving. And I know it moves. So yeah, the emulator froze again. Alright, well guys, give me a second. I have to do whatever it takes to get through this. I mean, I'm also supposed to be having fun, so, you know, I'm not trying to rush through this too much. I mean, why would I do something like that? That would defeat the point of enjoying the game. I can enjoy the game and finish the arc. I'm sure I can. I'm very, very stubborn. I'm a fixed sign. You may not know what that means, but if you look up astrology, it'll explain that a Taurus is a fixed sign. And it'll also explain what fixed means. I'm not sure I can do that. I'm not even sure I can explain that very well, but basically means that we're stubborn as hell. Anyone that's a fixed sign has their own version of stubbornness. My version of stubbornness is, well, I don't know, like, what kinds do I represent? I'm not sure entirely. Because I'm so stubborn, I can see myself being stubborn in all ways. Okay, hold on a second. No, I'm pretty sure... Okay, no, this time the game can just load normally. Because I don't have a story in progress. I can't believe the emulator froze there, but sure. I mean, it's gonna freeze where it's gonna freeze. You know, I've always wanted an older sister. And this episode is basically, it has that dynamic. Like the dynamic of an older sister and a younger sister. Even though Tokuhai doesn't have an older sister, this is the kind of episode where it's kind of like that. Like, it doesn't matter if they're actually siblings, it's just they have that kind of dynamic. And I've always wanted an older sister. I've always wanted a sister, period. But, I mean, I always wanted an older one. So, if anyone is curious why I haven't disowned my sister as being my sibling, it's mainly because, well, she is, based on legal things, and also because, well, she's still my sister, even if she bugs the hell out of me. I'd risk my life to save her life. She wouldn't do the same for me, but I would do the same for her, basically because I'm just like, I know she might do some things that are wrong, but let's not go too far with that. I don't want her to get more traumatized, that's not the answer. Can the game load, please? I mean, it's great to talk about the chapter, but can we at least get to the point where, finally, now I can turn the sound back on. That really took forever. I mean, honestly. And while I don't know for sure that the song at the beginning is copyrighted, I'm going to make that... I just keep making that assumption. I'm just like, If it feels like it's copyrighted, it probably is. Okay. Hold on a second. I apparently have this. I'm sure it's just more stamina. Which I should be using, but I haven't been. Okay. Another reason I haven't been using my stamina is actually kind of cursed. I mean, obviously, since I've got plenty of stamina, I should be using it, but I just don't really feel like using it at all times, you know? That's a dumb reason not to use it. Yeah, I know. I mean, some of my reasons are just stupid. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna justify everything I do as being logical. That'd be dumb. Obviously, I'm not logical all the time. I think that would be that's not normal for a human. Humans are emotional beings. We have to be able to express that, or we're not human. Although there is a condition where a human doesn't. We're not discussing that. I'm talking about. Most of us, we have emotions, and I know that not all humans do, but that's usually a result of. Anyway, let's move on. Hey, where do you want these supplies? Thanks, Chrono. Put it on that desk over there. Over where? Hey, you're back. That woman there is Akane. She's a colleague of mine, but her and Tokaha, they've been close friends ever since I can remember. Yeah, they're friends, and they also seem to have an older sister, younger sister dynamic. At least that's how I understand it. A long time no see, big boss lady. Oh, that. Yeah, my brother put me in charge of the decorating committee. That's pretty impressive. He must have faith in your ability to lead. Were you overseas again? Actually, I'm just returning from a business trip to London. Last month you were in Paris? It must be nice having a job that lets you travel all around the world. I think so, even though I have to be away from home constantly. Tokaha, we need your help. I'll be right with you. I'm sorry for the interruption. They're keeping you busy. You should go ahead and help them. And what do you think? That's so awesome. Please, can I have it? Can I? No, you can't. This is a medal of excellence. You have to earn it. What if I beat you in a card fight? Would that prove I deserve a prize like that one? It sure would. If you can beat me at Vanguard, you can take it. No way. Well, if that's the case, I'll fight you over and over until I win. I doubt she remembers. Oh no, that's our tree! Why are you destroying trees? It's gone! Our box of treasures! Hey, young lady. Watch what you're doing. You don't want to fall in. Did you find a metal container in there? A container, huh? I don't remember seeing anything like that. Was it not like you were looking? Wait, come to think of it, before he pulled the tree out, we saw someone digging near it, and he took something with him when he left. It was a kid around your age, I'd say. And it shouldn't be too hard to find him. His hair was, like, swirly and red. A red swirl? The dirt won't come off. That box. What do you think you're doing with it? It's mine. Give it back. You're crazy. If I don't deliver this thing, I won't get the points for my quest. If I don't deliver this thing, I won't get the points for the quest I took. Uh-huh. What quest? I'll show it to you. Look. It's from Akane. Great. Thank you. No, thank you. I'm glad the two of you were able to find it for me. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. Why would you make up a quest like that? Those treasures were for you and me. I'm so sorry, but you seemed too busy. And then I heard they were ripping out our tree. I had to rush. Of course, what was I thinking? Should we take a look inside? Wow, I can't believe it. Does somebody want to tell me what's in the bags? No, it's a secret. We're not allowed to open them until Toga's older. But considering that they're right in front of us, we should probably open them. Not a chance. I might be all grown up, but you've still got a ways left to go. What? How about this? You and I have a card fight. And if you defeat me, we can have a peek. That sounds great. We can do it at the event tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow? Listen, I should tell you. My job, Akane, I need your help with something. Sure. I'm sorry, I gotta go. We've got some work to do. I forgot. We have to set up we have to set up all the decorations. Thanks for helping me with this. I know you've got a lot on your plate these days. It's no problem. I like the extra responsibility. I do appreciate it. I've been swamped lately. Now with Akane leaving, I have to begin looking for her replacement. When the news came in that she was transferring overseas, we had to scramble to find someone to take her spot. You alright? You mean Akane is leaving us? You're lying. If she was moving away, she would have told me. I'm sorry, I thought she told you. You've always been so close to each other, so I figured you would have already known. When is her flight? It's tomorrow. It's in the afternoon, I think. She's been really busy, and it was like a sudden decision. She probably just couldn't find a way to tell you. Aw, I keep losing. This is horrible. Like I said, you can't have the medal until you beat me. I won't give up until I win. Again! You got it. Anyone home? This is no time to daydream. What gives? Man, I thought Akane was gonna be here. Oh, Akane won't be here today. It's because she's moving away. And she's being transferred overseas. I just found out. So what are you doing? Huh? You were supposed to card fight against her. You're gonna miss her chance. If she's leaving the country, this might be the last time you'll play against her. Do you mind? I need your bike. And if my brother asks, just tell him you're covering for me. I didn't say you could take it. Akane, I made it. I thought you'd be gone by now. Please card fight with me. Like you said. I'd love that. Stand up, Vanguard. Can I ask you something? Why didn't you tell me? I tried to, but we were both so busy I couldn't find a way. You were never too busy for me when I was young. Just like back then, Just like back then, you won't quit until you get what you want. Just like back then, you won't quit until you get what you want. Looking back on it, I'm surprised you were able to put up with me. Come on now, it wasn't that bad. You're like my little sister. I love spending time with you. Besides, I knew if I showed you the way, you'd be a great card fighter one day. I am, thanks to you. Things have been different lately. We've barely been able to see each other. We're drifting apart, don't you think? No, nothing's changed. Because I still have so much fun when I fight you. We're as close as ever. Before I forget, thank you. I'm nervous. This new job is an awful lot of responsibility. And I'm feeling uneasy about it. What, you're worried? Yes, but you know what? Wherever I end up, my love for card fighting will always remind me of you. And that'll give me the confidence when I need it. And thanks to you, I believe that I can do it. Which is why I wanted to thank you. Do you mean it? I don't want it to end it. I don't want it to end. I'm having fun, but I want to freeze this moment forever. And because I know that as soon as it's over, if this isn't the end for you and me. This isn't the end for you and me. It's just the next chapter. You're right. Okay. Allow me to show you the fighter I've become. I'm gonna win. Liberating the Generation Zone. The future blossoms in order to fulfill my dreams. Generation Stride. I won. I actually beat Akane. You're amazing. That was tough. You really improved. As promised, this now belongs to you. But this is... What's the matter? You beat me. Took you long enough, too. Yes. Tokaha, I'll miss you. Please, wait a second. We'll get to play again someday, won't we? Ah, you bet. The Shutdown Arc is... I'm giving you the strongest card there is. The strongest card. Oh, that's so cute. This Shutdown Arc is showing me all of my vulnerable points. So what's gonna happen when I get to... I mean, it's time for me to continue. Give me a second. I've always wanted an older sister, but I mean, I became an adult, so I was too old to have an older sister. And because I was also too old for someone to be adopted. Although that doesn't mean that I can't have an older sister in a similar way as Tokaha. I did have some people like that growing up. But then things changed. And now I'm this. Whatever this means. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. Once I've recovered from my emotional vulnerability, I will come back and I'll continue.